Hey guys, this is Royale with Poco la, and today I'm playing with Abhishek's account and which is in Spell Valley. My internet is not working that well, so it will stop a bit neutral, didn't load. I'm going to play this deck now, which doesn't have a definite tank, but it's quite good. It's pre-executioner gameplay, but it doesn't matter because it's in Spell Valley itself. So this we got these in shop. Tournaments not unlocked at level 6 and low level cards. So I'm going, this deck will basically show you how to do well at noob levels. This battle against Piat Quad, and I got my quite a good starting hand, and he got the furnace. So neutral start from both the sides. I Valkyrize the skeleton army and go on for the push with the balloon. And remember, in this battle, if the balloon hits the minion horde, they are boom. My balloon gets a shot on the tower, and we got one shot. So I tried to aim the minion horde with the fireball, but I'm a bit late because internet connection lag, and the minions got a few shots on the tower. And skeleton army followed by fire spirits. I have no answer to this. There are some weaknesses to this deck as well. Remember that. Fire spirits wreck my minion horde, but just once fire spirits reaches, so it still gets wrecked by more fire spirits. It's an annoying strategy, but still I get the goblin barrel along and I get quite a bit of damage, and he sets up yet another furnace. Thankfully we can one shot all those annoying nasty fire spirits. And I am going to push with my loon over there. With loon skeleton army, it's going to be nice. And he enrages his baby dragon, but I don't mind since I got his tower down on the left lane. Left lane rush, and his skeleton army a level higher survives it, although he made a big mistake by not taking care of the deploy time, and my mosquito shoots down some fire spirits. She progresses, and the Valkyrie to absorb some of those fire spirits as another furnace comes up, and my minion horde to deal with that baby dragon. Musketeer balloon, not a bad combination. Not a too great one as well, but he does not do well at countering it, and we get one shot on the tower, and let's fireball, but the minion horde, the goblin barrel sent by mistake by Royale, and we get nothing on the tower with the minion horde middle deployment. Mirror baby dragons, what is my opponent doing? He enrages them, and I drop my Valkyrie too late. And those five fire spirits absorbed by the skeleton army. That's positive elixir trade, according to OG. And we push with the balloon with the fireball, and I hope it's going to reach its. No, we just got the balloon bomb in there though, and the other baby dragon is going to be distracted at the other lane. Valkyrie or on those fire spirits, and skeleton army, she herself gets destroyed all as well. Skeleton army and against the mini P.E.K.K.A, and our goblin barrel seals the battle, and we won. Crying emotion from my, and a good game from my opponent, but Poco seals it at another battle. So let's see how we do this time with this deck. Okay. So I just go for the goblin barrel first. It's the best option. He goes on with the X-bow, and we are a bit late. The X-bow locks on to the tower, and we can do nothing except trying hard. Another mirror X-bow, and this is a crazy opponent. Anyway, we got the X-bow distracted for some time, and it got locked on to my right tower, and we got the minion horde in. Quite a strange thing as a starting point of a battle, because he got some damage on two of my towers and I got some damage on two of his towers, although it's more. And my fireball to take care of the wizard, but the delay stops, allows the wizard to get a shot. Come on, Inferno Tower, no. The delay, the internet connection delay stops it. And thankfully, the prince is not going to charge us the king's tower, and we are a tower down. Poco is a tower down and he's a bit behind. So I will let his expo rack down my Inferno Tower and Balloon Barrel. We are going for Balloon Barrel, and we are going to take away his tower, and he drops a defensive Mirror Expo, but it doesn't work out somehow because he didn't. He, you have to place it initially at the correct time. Anyway, we got the tower as well, and we are not in such a bad situation. The skeleton army is going to take care of the hog as it stops the hog for enough time, and we are going to push with Valkyrie minion horde. And now he drops his mini P.E.K.K.A. and the minions are going to get some chip damage at the second tower. I mean the right lane tower of my opponent, and Inferno Tower against Prince. It doesn't work as much at this level because right, level differences and not so well upgraded here. And thankfully we got the wizard down. The Valkyrie also needs to work a bit, and oh damn, that text message came, and I am going to hide that for the person's privacy, and we got it. But and he got quite a bit of damage on my tower after deploying the expo due to that text message. I'm not going to blame that guy, but it makes me feel like why at that time do you have to call me? And the skeleton army is going to distract the wizard for enough time to get it wrecked by the king tower, and we are going to get the tower by this push. The rocket doesn't work out and the balloon reaches, and so does the mosquitoes contribute, and we got to win against Carcoy del Oira. And we got a silver chest after getting a giant chest with it, and we are going to go for another battle with this deck. So let's see how it works this time. Internet connection, come on, you have to work. Don't let me down. Don't let me down this time. So not a great starting hand, but not a bad one either. And again, his ice wizard is going to get a few shards down at my left lane tower, but it's fine, it's fine. Valkyrie Musketeer balloon, quite a big push there, and my Musketeer is going to deal with my giant skeleton, and the balloon is going to get two shots before he deploys his musket too little too late, and successfully fireball against the goblin barrel, effective but a negative elixir trade of 1 elixir. The skeletons take away the musketeer, not take away, but they one shotted by the tower. What's the difference? And the Inferno Tower gains a bit of delay and a bit of deploy time as well. So the prince, come on, hit the come on tower. Oh, it's going to get 2 shots, which is actually equivalent to 3 shots because the prince deals double damage initially, and I got a goblin barrel there, but I was thinking of it but didn't get it quite on time. And my musketeer is going to deal with his baby dragon and goblin barrel. That's nice. Goblin barrel is going to get a few shots there before getting distracted by skeleton army, and musketeer will successfully reduce the power of my opponent's skeleton army before my minion horde can properly wreck down the goblin barrel and the remaining skeletons properly off. So the minion horde goes on, gets a few shots on the defensive baby dragon, and but we are going to push with loon skeleton army on the right lane, which is untouched. I hope we are going to get one shot. Come on, baby, get it. One shot, we got it. One shot. And Prince on the left lane. Oh damn, the Valkyrie didn't deploy on time. So the Prince and the Goblin Barrel finish it for my opponent. Not finish the opponent, but they finish my opponent. I mean, finish up for my opponent. And Balloon Barrel works this time, and we get it. Inferno Tower against the Giant Skeleton and Valkyrie against, but he deploys the Prince as well, and he drops the Skeleton army. Lots of action over there, and the Fireball, and the Prince survives at the end due to his small range. He survives. Okay, Mosquito against the Giant Skeleton, but the Goblin Barrel, I have no counter against that. Another Goblin Barrel, but that doesn't somewhat work out. And he is going to win it this time. Oh no. So not a bad deck, but some delays and some level related problems, but you gotta try this out. Still, we are going to go for another battle, and let's see how we do this time. Quickly search. Can't you search for opponent when so many players play Clash Royale? Okay, this is someone who has named himself You. I mean You. His username You. So Inferno Tower against his P.E.K.K.A. But I calculated that the P.E.K.K.A. was going to get one shot on my Inferno Tower, which I didn't like, so I dropped the Skeleton Army as well. And the Bomber finishes up the remaining skeletons, counter push, and the minion horde is going to finish up the counter push Bomber. And my minion and Inferno Tower was pretty much okay, but we still decided to go save Valkyrie Goblin Barrel, and we are going to get quite a good deal of damage. Poco is gonna win this again. The spear goblins for the chip damage, and I allow them. Okay, do the chip damage, but I do the loads of damage with the balloon. Musketeer against Valkyrie. Musketeer balloon push. Come on. Oh, the balloon didn't deploy on time, otherwise the Musketeer would have ended up behind the balloon, and it would have been great. Come on, quick fireball. Okay, we get at least that in time. Few thanks for cooperating internet connection, although you don't do that every time. So, skeleton army from the back from our opponent. Oh, that's a strange move. A bomber as well from the other side, and we are going to allow that much of a chip damage. Valkyrie Goblin Barrel again, and we are going to get some damage this time as well. And the spear goblins move for their minion horde quick. Okay, I tried to prevent the chip damage, but it didn't work out somewhat. Okay, balloon skeleton army, go. Come on, skeleton army. Okay, he deploys the minion horde perhaps by mistake on the other side, and it works out for us. Although my opponent and me are facing the same connection problem. The fireball almost hit the minion horde, and I deployed it under time, but it didn't work out. But we faced the same problem. It was quite a equal battle this time, dear opponent. I mean, dear you. Okay, so minion horde versus minion horde action. We got the left lane tower also as well down, which justifies my winning with the thing. Balloon fireball. So we are going to get the tower as well, the left lane tower, and 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the Poco wins it 2-0. So I showed you 4 battles with this deck, 3 winning, 1 losing, but overall I guess this is quite a good deck. Subscribe if you like the video, hit the like button hard, and please go watch my other videos as well.